Zendaya Maree Stoermer Coleman was born on September 1, 1996, in Oakland, California. Her name, Zendaya, comes from the Shona language of Zimbabwe, meaning to give thanks. Raised by two educators, her mother of German and Scottish descent and her African-American father, Zendaya grew up in a household where culture, compassion, and creativity were deeply rooted. Her childhood was simple but rich with experience. While her peers were out playing, she spent much of her time at the California Shakespeare Theater, where her mother worked. Being around the stage sparked something deep in her, an understanding of storytelling, a love for performance, and a quiet confidence that would one day light up the world. As she grew, so did her desire to perform. At just 13 years old, Zendaya landed the role of Rocky Blue on the Disney Channel's Shake It Up. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. For the first time, millions of young girls were seeing someone who looked like them on television, not as the sidekick, not in the background, but as the star. Zendaya quickly rose to fame, but she never lost her authenticity. She remained humble, focused, and determined to make a difference. Even at that young age, she pushed Disney to give her creative control. She didn't just want to entertain, she wanted to empower. In 2013, Zendaya made history as the youngest contestant ever on Dancing with the Stars. Her grace, charm, and natural rhythm won the hearts of audiences around the world, but she didn't stop there. That same year, she released her first single, Replay, which became a commercial hit. It was clear Zendaya wasn't a one-dimensional entertainer. She could act, dance, sing, and more importantly, she could lead. She wasn't just chasing fame. She was building something bigger, a legacy. But even as her star rose, Zendaya was selective about the roles she took. She turned down scripts that didn't align with her values. She wasn't willing to be typecast or play stereotypes. In an industry where young women, especially young black women, are often boxed in, she made it clear her talent would not be limited by anyone's expectations. Her career was her own to shape, and she was determined to do it with integrity. Then came the defining moment of her acting career. In 2019, she took on the lead role of Rue Bennett in HBO Euphoria. Rue was a complex, broken, emotionally raw teenager struggling with addiction, identity, and trauma. Zendaya's portrayal was haunting, vulnerable, and deeply human. It shook the industry and silenced every critic who had doubted her. She wasn't just performing, she was living the role. In 2020, she became the youngest woman ever to win the Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series. It was a historic win, but more than that, it was a message. A message that young, talented black women belonged not just in the room, but at the top. Off the screen, Zendaya became just as powerful. She emerged as a global fashion icon, gracing the covers of Vogue, Elle, and countless others. Every red carpet appearance was a statement about elegance, about individuality, and about representation. She didn't just wear clothes, she told stories with them. Her Met Gala looks became instant history. And in 2020, she became the face of Valentino, marking her presence in the highest circles of fashion with grace and originality. But beyond the glamour and awards, Zendaya has always been deeply grounded. She uses her platform to speak on issues of race, identity, and mental health. She's candid about her struggles with anxiety, the pressure of fame, and the importance of staying real in a world that constantly tries to change you. She once said, "I want to be a voice for those who feel like they don't have one. I want to remind them that they matter, their dreams matter, and their voice matters." Her strength isn't just in what she does, it's in who she is. In addition to acting and fashion, Zendaya proved herself as a businesswoman. She launched her own fashion line and served as an executive producer for season 2 of Euphoria. She worked behind the scenes, shaping the narrative and ensuring that authentic voices were heard. She wasn't content just being the star. She wanted to be the architect of her own story. Despite her fame, Zendaya has remained remarkably private and humble. Her relationship with Tom Holland may make headlines, but she never lets the noise distract her from her purpose. She continues to choose roles that challenge her. She continues to grow. Whether she's playing a superhero's love interest, a troubled teen, or the voice of youth on the red carpet, Zendaya carries herself with grace, strength, and authenticity. From Oakland to Hollywood, from backup dancer to Emmy winner, from Disney star to global phenomenon, Zendaya is more than just a celebrity. She is a voice, a leader, and a symbol of what it means to rise without compromise. Her journey reminds us that you don't have to change who you are to become who you're meant to be. And at just 28 years old, her story is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun.